Taking a look at Juniper by Donovan, and it's one of those nice acoustic guitar songs that you can either sing or it almost works as a fingerstyle instrumental because so much of the melody is contained within the guitar part. On the original recording, the introduction comes in on part of an orchestra on woodwinds, and we're going to put that onto a guitar part. When we look at what Donovan does when he plays this live, I'll show you two possibilities. Let's start with a guitar transcription of what the orchestra is playing. Bars 1 through 4 of your tab sound like this. With this little part, start with the first string first fret and the third string second fret. Pinch those two, then take them off and pinch the same two strings open, and then move the same shape to the second and fourth strings. See that it's a little mini C chord? This song is played using C chord shapes, although the capo at the second fret puts it in the key of D. But he's playing with C chord shapes. So that's a mini C chord shape. Pinch 4 and 2, so that we get this phrase. And that's the first bar of your tab, and bar 2 repeats it, and the rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And then the orchestral part, the woodwind part, continues with bar 3. And let's continue it into bar 4 again. And then the vocal would come in. Now I'm going to give you two possibilities for this. Here's what's written on the tab. Well, you notice on the tab that some notes are in parentheses. Those notes are optional. If we want to get what the woodwinds are playing, if you can play this, it's really nice because you get a part that's harmonized. We start with the same two notes we were just playing, fourth string and second string, pinched. And then the ring finger drops on the fourth string third fret and the little finger on the second string third fret. Play those two. Open first and third strings. Now the very first chord shape we made on the first and third strings, pinch those two. Back to open first and third. Second string and fourth string at the third. And back to our original mini C shape. You can see that that's just an ascending line in harmony. And it's followed on bar 4 by the open third string. And now complete the C chord and play the fifth string at the third fret. Okay? Now Donovan doesn't do exactly that when he plays this live and he doesn't have the woodwinds. He just plays the high line. So he starts with the fourth and second strings. And then he just plays the line that's not in parentheses. Second string third fret, open first, first fret first, open first, second string third, second string first. Now that's much easier to play, and if you prefer to play that, go ahead and do it. That's actually what Donovan does when he plays this song live. Alright, so that's bars 1 through 4. Let's play them again. Oh, sorry, the rhythm of bars 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. Nothing on 1 of beat 4, of bar 4, but 2, 3 is the open third string and the fifth string. And there's your introduction. Now the verse continues in a very similar way. It starts with the same phrase that we started on the introduction. But he pads it out this time with the open first string, keeping this mini C chord shape, open first string, third string open, I suggest the thumb for that, but not compulsory, any finger you like, and the second string should still be fretted at the first fret, so that we get this phrase. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and nothing on 2, nothing on 3. Jennifer. And then repeat it. So we get the first two bars 5 and 6 of the song itself. Jennifer, Juniper. Now he goes into a normal Travis picked pattern on a G chord. Grab the 6th string 3rd fret and the 2nd string 3rd fret. We're going to play this on bar 3. Pinching 6 and 2. Then the 4th string open with your thumb. So the thumb is going 6, 4, 6, 4, and it'll do the same thing in bar 8 as well, the next bar. Then we want the 2nd string 1st fret, in between bass notes. First finger comes away and we play 6 and 2 with 2 being open. Middle finger to the 3rd string 2nd fret and play that. If you played fingerstyle pieces around the chord of G before, you'll be very familiar with these shapes. 4th string open and 3rd string open. And the rhythm of that bar, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and lives upon a hill. It's tracking the melody exactly. And bar 8 simply pads out the accompaniment, ready to start singing again at bar 9. 6, 2, 4, oh, by the way, your chord shape is simply the 6th string 3rd fret at this point. 6, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3. Ignore the note in parentheses on the first beat of that bar on the 3rd string. It's just telling you that the previous note is ringing across the bar. So let's play from, the rhythm of that is very simple. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and let's play the whole of that first line. Jennifer, Juniper, lives upon a hill. Now bars 9 through 12 repeat. Jennifer, Juniper, sitting very still. And at bar 13 we get some new music. We get this at bar 13. It's a normal C chord, full C chord, 5, 3, pinch 4 and 1, but 1 needs to be fretted at the 1st string 3rd fret. Play it again on its own, the 1st string. Now the little finger comes away and the index finger moves to the 1st string 1st fret. If you prefer, you could lie that finger down from the 2nd string. So either lie it down or move it from the 2nd string to the 1st string. I tend to move it. Pinch 5 and 1, 1 open, 4, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is she sleeping now? And that goes into the G chord, same G chord, 6th string and 2nd string at the 3rd fret. In this bar we're not going to need to move the chord shape. Pinch 6 and 2, play 2 again, 4th string, 1st string open, 6th string, 2nd string, 4th string, 3rd string. So we've got pinch 2, 4, 1, 6, 2, 4, 3. I don't think so. Now repeat those same 2 bars. At 15 and 16, the same 2 bars repeat. Is she breathing? Yes, very low. Let's play the 4 together. Is she sleeping? I don't think so. Is she breathing? Yes, very low. At bar 17, we need an F chord for the first time. Now Donovan likes the thumb over F chord, so we've got actually an F major 7 shape here. In other words, you don't need to lie the 1st finger down, but the thumb hooks over at the 1st fret. If you don't like that, I'll show you an option in a second. But Donovan's going, that's bar 17. 6, 3, 4 and 2 together, 2 again, index finger off to open the 2nd string, pinch with the 6, 3, 4, and 4 can ring for a whole beat, or you could put 3 in again on the and of the 4th beat if you want to. But as it's written on the tab, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, what you doing? Now if you really hate the thumb over, and I recognize that a lot of people do, you're going to want to go 4-3 on the bass. So you'd need to go, ignore the note on the and of 1. 1, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So I'm going the 4, pinch 4 and 2, 2, 4 and 2 with 2 open, 3, 4. That's a workaround if you really dislike the thumb over. Donovan does play with thumb over. Now the chord G at bar 18, and it just pushes the first note of what will be the next bar, the C chord. G chord, single fingered G chord, 6th string 3rd fret, pinch 6 and 3, 3 again, 4, 3rd string 2nd fret with your middle finger, play that note, 6, middle finger comes away, play open 2, 4, and put the index finger down on the 2nd string 1st fret, the ring finger will come away and your hand will make a C shape ready to play the first beat of the next bar. Jennifer, my love, and the next bar is our introduction again, the same thing that we played at bar 3, except you can start it with the 5th string 3rd fret instead of the 4th and 2nd strings. And it finishes the same way the introduction finished on bar 4, open 3rd string, 5th string 3rd fret, you're holding down a C chord. From bar 17 through to that point, what you doing, Jennifer, my love? Now you see the repeat sign. That's going to send you back to bar 5, where you'll simply sing the second verse, which is what? Jennifer, Juniper, hair of golden flax, I think. I don't have the chord and lyric sheet in front of me, but you have it in your package of materials if you want to look at the next verse. So you'll sing the second verse. When you get back to the same point, what you're doing, Jennifer, my love, don't play bar 20, that one. Jump instead to bar 21, where you can see after the repeat sign you have one more bar that has a 2 written above it. That's telling you that the second time through you're going to play this bar. So you'll go, well, let's look at that bar and then we'll come and put it back together. The first beat of that bar is still the 5th string 3rd fret, and then you're going to play out of a C chord shape, 3, 2, now move to this chord G over B. It's a single finger chord, 5th string 2nd fret. Play 5, 2, 4, 3. Let's put it back together from bar 17, but as if we're playing the second verse. What you doing, Jennifer, my love? I'm thinking of, and of is bar 22. And the bridge, bar 22, goes like this. It's our F major 7 chord, in other words F but not lying down, with the thumb hooked over. 6, 3, 4, 1, 6, 2, 4, 3. That's what Donovan is playing, but actually any pattern out of that chord shape will work for you. And if you hate the thumb over, play 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2. Now the next bar is split in 2. It starts on the same F chord we're already holding, going 6, 2, 4, 3, then goes to a G chord, a one-finger G chord just here, 6, 2, 4, 3. The same right-hand finger pattern. Let's put that together from bar 21. Remember, bar 21 is starting on beat 2, so 1. I'm thinking of what it would be like if... And now to bars 24 and 25. She loved me, you know just... It's a normal C chord at bar 24 on the line She Loved Me. just hold that C chord down. Go 5, 2, 4, 3, and then shift the ring finger to the 6th string. That's optional though. If you want, keep it on the 5th and play the 5th string again. But as Donovan does it, we're now going to go 6, 2, 4, 3. 5, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3. Back to a C on the 5th string. This is bar 25. 5, 2, 4, 3. G over B again, one finger chord. 5, 2, 4, 3. She loved me, you know just. And I've stopped doing the counts because all the counts are the same for all these bars through the bridge. 1 and 2 and 3, whoops, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now we need to make an E minor chord, and if we can, get the little finger on the 3rd string of the first string, 3rd fret, playing this. It's pinching 6 and 1, 4, little finger off, open first, and then finish 6, 4, and you might find that on that final 4th string note, because the next chord changes us to a slightly tricky F chord with the thumb over, you might find that you need that 4th string to be open because your hand is already coming away. And if that happens for you, don't worry about that. That'll be fine if it's open. Lately, and we get this on the F chord. That was bars 27 and 28, and this is the most difficult part of the song. It's an F chord with a hooked over thumb. We're going to play 6 and 1, but 1 is fretted at the 1st fret. So do one of two things. Either have that finger on the 1st string 1st fret. That's what Donovan does. He moves the finger onto the 1st string 1st fret, plays 6 and 1, opens the 1st string, little finger to the 2nd string 3rd fret, pinched with the 4th string, and now the index finger goes to the 2nd string 1st fret and plays that. And the bar is padded out by 6, 4 out of the chord shape. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. I tend to do it by lying the finger down and lifting it off. Either of those are completely acceptable. Then we repeat it exactly the same for the beginning of the next bar. Let's do it with moving the finger like Donovan does. Now though, the index finger comes off, we play the open 2nd string, and then pinch 4 and 3. Those two bars together, 27 and 28. This happy song, it came along and I. Now we want a one finger G chord, we're going to play this. I'm going to play here bars 28 and 29 and 30 because they belong together. He's simply playing in the melody and the high strings an ascending scale out of a G chord, going to a G7. We want to pinch 6 and 3, 4 with the thumb, open 3rd, middle finger again to the 3rd string 2nd fret, pinch 6 and 3, open 2nd, 4th, 2nd string 1st fret. Now we're into the next bar, bar 30, 6, 2nd string 3rd fret, 4, open 1, 6, and 1 fretted at the 1st fret, making G7, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Notice that from halfway through the first of those two bars, the melody comes on the offbeats. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Kind of syncopated melody that Donovan was very fond of. Alright, now we've just about learnt everything there is to learn in the song, because what happens now is he goes back again to the verse, rides a dappled mare, is it? Or have I got the verses in the wrong order? But it's one of those anyway. You'll sing the 3rd verse. When you get to the end of the 3rd verse, in other words, we're talking now at the point where you get to bar 19, And instead of playing bar 20, that one, jump to the outro, because the outro is not just played at the very end of the song, it's played in between verses 3 and 4 as well. In the outro, instead of bar 19, well, you'll play bar 19, but actually you can see it here at bar 31, it's the same thing. But you'll follow it with this. Open third string, then make a one finger G chord and go 6, 4, 3. Let me put those two bars together. And it allows him to send it around. Oh, oh, Juniper, Juniper. It's that part of the song. And he does that 3 times. Juniper, Juniper. Juniper, Juniper. And the third time, you can play that final bar of the tab, G chord, 1 finger, pinch 6 and 3, C chord, pinch 5 and 2. Juniper, 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 and into the final verse, which I think is the French verse, right? Interestingly, for me anyway, Donovan, when he plays this song live, never sings the French verse. He stops the song at the point that we've just reached and finishes the song that way. That makes the song quite short, about 2 minutes long only. So you pays your money and you takes your choice. If you like the French verse, put that in as well. Extends the song to about 2 minutes 50. Whichever way you do it, you are going to finish the song by returning again to that outro. So he would finish Qu'est-ce que tu fais, Jenny, mon amour, Juniper, 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 Juniper. And there you can see, I just played the outro, the final 4 bars that you can see in your tab, and finish the song that way. So I hope there you've got everything you need to play Donovan's Juniper. See you again soon.